reverse. Greetings, Captain. Pass up, what do you want? San Francisco. Sure. To Burlington. Really seems important. Burlington to... Okay, which Washington? I heard that most fish away from Houston, New Orleans. I don't know, let's say Cheyenne, sure. Alright, goodbye. We're gonna be so late. Our cabin, while hardly spacious, was adequate to our needs. One of the midshipmen came by to show us how to use the pressure seals in case of submersion. But all other aspects, I looked forward to a peaceful steamship ocean crossing. I was not to be so lucky. Let's wait. Salty air blew cool and sharp against my face, so I opened the door to the top deck. It was painfully early. The only passengers awake were a group of Chinese laborers hunched miserably near the stern. One of the number was vomiting suspiciously into a bucket. I offered him my own secret remedy, my sincere commiserations. They could give my secret remedy, sure. Which I had brewed up for just at such an occasion. He swallowed it down in certain dubious desperation, but immediately improved both complexion and temperament. He thanked me profusely. Yeah, that. She. I said, using one of the few Mandarin expressions I had picked up in my travels. They laughed uproariously at my pronunciation, but seemed altogether pleased by my attempts to render thanks in their tongue. Let's wait. Terrorist outrage shakes Rome. Zouave blamed. Those are the good guys, right? I think so. I accompanied Sir Fogg to a game of whist with the family of American missionaries who were traveling back to San Francisco for a family wedding. Missionaries, are they like Mormon missionaries? That's what I would assume. Wait. Well, let me think about it. You know, how many Mormon missionaries were there in the 1870s? Or did they have to be used? I think they fully... It was like the 1850s they first really started settling in Salt Lake, but it took a while for them to get fully set up. My master began strongly, but Madame Loretta, the eldest girl, had a sharp eye and won several hands in a row. A new round was dealt. I noticed Madame Loretta slip a card into her sleeve. Much from my master. Let's see. I feel like that makes more sense. I blinked twice in pure astonishment. Placed him to her face, which was utterly calm, betraying nothing of the action of her nimble fingers. The minister's daughter was a cheat, a skilled one at that. Called her out, filed away the knowledge. Gotta call it the cheat. I called her out for the gaming party, started the charge prettily, immersed in floods of beautifully manufactured tears. Masterful performance. Maman would have been most proud. Alas, Sir Fogg, an Englishman's reaction to Latrimo's femininity, and so possessed of an irresistible desire to flee its damp radius. That was ungentleman, he said curtly, to be taken to so hasty leave. It was monstrously unfair. But I had been clearly outplayed in the social game. Word of a servant cannot be directly against the honor of a minister's daughter, even a servant who has proved his loyalty to his master. Our journey continued on. Yeah, I don't care about that. Screw the politics of it. Do something else. Please hunt Card Sharp, known as the revered's daughter, last seen in Yokohama. Wow. Oh, I wonder why. Missionaries, well, yeah. Was that the group missionaries or the different group? I don't remember. There were two groups there or not. So they did company of water lily submariners. They were all hardy men and women who preferred the dim and closed spaces of the hold to the top deck. Too much sky, one of them said, squinting suspiciously. Her crewmate nodded. All that fresh air. They shuddered collectively and suggested a bracing race to the boiler room. Wow. These guys are weird. President should go after an alternative. Having no great desire to sprint through the ill-lit, echoing ship's corridors. Commander, a short Japanese-American woman, gave it like a scorn. What do you suggest? I demanded test the acrobatic skill. The submariners were all fit as horses. They never attempted to, for instance, for a pyramid or walk the length of a corridor on their hands. They competed with me gamely. I also them most dishonorably. They competed with me gamely, but admitted themselves outclassed. Commander Davis even applauded. It's a zoomy to my friends, she said, clasping me heavily on the shoulder. They took my leave. You're not so bad. Oh my god. Phileas, Sir Fogg now in debt, says Big. Wow. I climbed the rigging entirely innocently. As exercise, of course. Not at all for the purposes of spying on the crew, to appease my own rapacious curiosity. When I heard two of the crewmen arguing in a pidgin mix of English-Japanese. Close my eyes and listen. It peered upwards. Let's listen. To the voices, only few words were audible over the howling of the wind. Shrine heathen worship, for a sudden scream rent the air. One of the sailors was falling from the platform's edge. He was unable to look away. As he fell, his body lay still and crumpled on the deck. But I heard his scream in my head for days after. I looked up and managed to catch sight of the fallen sailor's companion. His face still and pallid. Was this guilt in his eyes or really shock? Slipped away before the captain arrived, and I thought, as damn I followed him. He retired to the crew quarters, and I began to hear a sound of desperate, muttering prayers. What did this guy do? He killed the guy. Wait. There's rockets seen over Herat. Celebration or threat? I don't know what Herat is.